welcome back, mon ami. What helps when you're doing YouTube videos is to press record on your camera before you do. But yeah, welcome back. It's the Monday evening, 16th of June, and it is Scorchio.
Oh, Scorchio.
Scorchio.
Due for a very hot spell this week. Looked at the weather app today at work. BBC weather is saying middle of the week in the evening we're going to get a bit of rain, which is good, but other than that we're going to be around about 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, some places 32 degrees, so it's going to be very hot.
Scorchio.
So lawn's going to struggle. That's why I want to do what I'm going to do now. So when we were last here on the spin you round on the front lawn, let's get the focus in right, we were putting the Weedol on, and I think we can see it is starting to react well. So what we're seeing is, this is what I've learned from watching lawn tips and Ben Sims and stuff like that, that when you apply the lawn safe weed killers, the weeds will start to grow and then they'll start to die off, which is I think the hormone stuff. But you see that is starting to die off around the edges. Some of the other spots when I was filming before, it was good examples over here. Person in my driveway, that's me. Where are we at? This area here. It's busy on this evening. Yeah, so you can see that's starting to curl up and brown off around the edges, as is that one. That's taken a real battering, that. So is that. So is that. So the Weedol application seems to be working quite well. No seen damage to the lawn as of yet. What I did mention though is, and we'll go over it again because it's clearer here, where you can see some spots where animals weed the other day. So again, worm cast under there, so whether it's the birds have been pecking and they've left the business or whatever, but a bit of a lush green spot there, a couple around that area there, clear as day on that now, galactic grab. But yeah, what we're going to do is, as I mentioned, we're going on with the old Von House 1800 Scarifier, but fitted with a Multitech cartridge. Set it on level 4. Been asked the question, why have I using this? Why did I buy this over some of the other stuff? The main reason is because I like that one. I like the look of it, I like the colourway. I like the orange and the black, and it's wider, so you get the 1800 and the 1500. 1800 watt is slightly more powerful, it's slightly wider. I've got quite a big area to cover, so that fit my requirements. So yeah, and like I say, I like the colour. Like the black and the orange, and they match my trainers that I bought. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got it, just because it looks good. It's a killer lot, as one of my friends called it. But anyway, we'll get on there, we'll do that. So I'm going to do this over 2 days. So again, lawn is looking quite well, but we could do with a bit of a boost of colour, try and get it all in line with those dark green spots. So 2-day process, because busy life. Verticut this evening, and tomorrow when we get back from work we will cut it and then we will feed it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll crack on. Someone mentioned on the last video, why don't I do any edging? I hate it, but I'll do a little bit now. So there we have it, ladies and gents. Verticut in one direction, setting 4, and again, it's not really made much difference. And then we've gone over level 3 this time on the old hater. But yeah, it's just looking to thin out the sward. Now, I was going to leave it at that, cut it with the web tomorrow, but I've had a thought, and my thought was, let's put the product on tonight, give it 24 hours to get it in and start working, because it's fast acting, is liquid stuff, and then cut it either tomorrow or Wednesday, and let's see the results within 24, 48 hours. So we'll do that now. I've already done the real mix. So in there, we've gone on a higher rate again. So we've got the seaweed, we've gone on 2.5 mil per metre squared, I think, 1.5 times the rate. We put a bit of iron in this time at 2 mils per square metre, standard rate. So 400 mil of iron, 600 mil of seaweed. I've gone for the mould turf, again, gone 1.5 times on the mould turf. And I've gone in with some humics, a splash of humic and fulvic, which helps the plant absorb these bits and pieces much more. And I've also gone on at 1.5 times rate on the 1500 cal mag to make it pop. So that's what we're going to do now. So we'll put the Insta on me walking up and down spraying, because we all know that you love me doing that. And then we'll see you in 24, 48 hours when we come back and give it a cut, and hopefully it's glowing. But let's hope, fingers crossed. Let's go there now.
And 3 days later. The next day.
So we're back, it's Friday, it is early finish Friday, so I've done a bit. As you can see on the watch, 20th. So it's been a few days. So last night I was out, I did a cut with a reel. I wasn't feeling my best self mentally and physically, so yeah, I'll just have to re-edit this bit. So come see how we've got on within the 5 days since applying all that stuff. We spin you around, and yeah, it's looking better. So what the big thing is, we can see the Weedol has done a really good job. So around this area here, there was some clover. I think it was in this spot here, around here somewhere, and it's just slowly disappearing. So there's a patch of it here that seems to have gone through the Weedol application, weakening it off and mowing it. Another one there that was much bigger, that's dying off now. A bit more clover there that's slowly regressing and such like. Still a few bits of power. Oh, there, you can see this one we looked at the other day. So I think this one we looked at earlier on in the week was tall and sticking up, and now it's slowly regressing. So the Weedol's had a good impact on the lawn. We can have a look over here. You see the border, a lot of stuff dying off now slowly, the taller ones. And we'll have a look down here in this section. They're my toes, apologies. And yeah, that one was a big one, dying off. That one's a big one, dying off. So around this area where it was terrible, it's much better, like I'm feeling today. But yeah, I've just given it a blow. Here's another one that's a bit big, and it's, yeah, the mowing and also the Weedol is slowly killing that off. There you are, see. So Weedol for lawns, some people don't like it, with it being chemical based, but I do, because it's not going to do my lawn any major damage, but it's going to do the weeds some damage. So we can see from here as well, the patches aren't fully camouflaged in yet, but I was having a look and I have ordered from Green Care, where I get 99.999% of my stuff from. I'm due an application of granular fertiliser. It's been about 5 weeks since I applied it after the overseed, so we're going to be putting on next week some more of the 1044, and that should give it that big kick up the arse along with the feed. I think I did mention, if I've not mentioned, when I've been mowing, not a lot's been coming off because I did put some PGR on. Some people may say some things about that, so I do try to do it safely, but it's had a ridiculously good effect, because when I've been mowing it, I've been taking hardly anything off, so those roots must be massive down below, which puts us in good stead for winter when we get around to it. But let's have another look around here, spin you around again. Yeah, is it where I wanted it to be? I thought it was going to be a bit better after the products that we put on and the work that we did, but you know, every day's a learning day. I'm, like I say, I'm a bod. I'm just trying to have fun with this and do a little bit on YouTube. But yeah, it is improved, but it's not where I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be, you know, screaming and bright. But it is thickened up. It is looking in good health, and I think it might be due to the PGR just restricting that top growth and pushing out some of the dead matter that's there. But next week, like I say, we're getting the stuff from Green Care. And they're also going to send me some other stuff to try, which should help with the green up as well. So that's going to be fun. So we'll talk about that when it arrives. But on that, thanks for watching this video. We're nearly at 5,000 subs. We've talked about what happens when we get to 5,000 subs. So click that like button, click that subscribe button. Let's get there. But yeah, on that, I'm feeling better. Look after yourself, look after your mental health, and we'll see you on the next video. I'll be the same.